Closing market comments for Monday, April the 19th. Markets opened higher again last night on continued dry weather concerns in Brazil and dry weather concerns in the western and northern plains. Corn made new highs on December futures again today. Beans were within 1 cent of the contract highs as well. At close, corn was closed up 6 cents on old, 8 cents on new. Beans up 16 cents on old, up 10 cents on new. And wheat, while it was high early, was failed to hold and closed unchanged on old and down 1 cent on new. Brazil did receive some scattered rains over the weekend. Western and northern plains received rain and snow, with more rain and snow predicted for them as well as most of the Corn Belt. APK Inform came out with its Ukraine crop at 73.6 million metric tons. That's up 13% over last year. Ukraine exports are projected to be 54.2 million metric tons, up from 45.6 million metric tons last year. Argentina corn is currently priced 30 cents below the U.S. Brazil beans have seen basis increases recently, lowering the possibility of soybean imports from Brazil to the U.S. The Federal Reserve estimates over 800,000 businesses have closed in the past 12 months because of the COVID situation. Funds are estimated to be long 414,000 contracts of corn this morning, 165,000 contracts of soybeans, and 1,000 contracts of wheat. Weekly export shipments were released for last week. Corn shipments of 60.0 million, down from 68.0 the week before, but above last year at 28.8, with 55 to 83 expected and 59.5 needed per week. Soybean shipments were at the low end of the range, with shipments at 6.8 million bushels, down from 12.4 the previous week and 20.3 million last year, with 4 to 15 expected and 13.7 needed. Wheat shipments improved at 22.5 million, up from 17 the previous week and 18.6 last year, with 9 to 20 expected and 29.3 million needed per week. And I would still expect that we will see some cancellation or rolls on wheat because we're running out of time there. We're down to about 6 weeks. The U.S. dollar was down early to early March levels, trading at 91.080, down 464 points. Gold was down $10.30, silver down 250 points. Crude oil up 24 cents at 63.37, and stocks were lower. Dow futures down 156, Nasdaq down 162, and S&P down 28. Weekly crop conditions were released. Corn planting at 8% compared to 4% last week, 6% last year, and 8% average, with the trade expecting 7 to 10, so right in line. Soybean planted was at 3% with no report last week, 2% last year, and 2% average, with the trade expecting 2. Wheat conditions were 53% good to excellent, unchanged from last week but below last year at 57, and spring wheat planting at 19% compared to 11% last week, 7% last year, and 12% average. We'll try to include state-by-state breakdowns tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great evening.